I know I turn everything into a joke, but I care. Or I want to use that for something important. I waited a long time for this team up. In my world, you're well regarded. You were an X-Man. Fuck that, you were the X-Man. The Wolverine. He's a hero in my world.
Yeah, well, he ain't shit in mine. Scott used to beg me to wear this suit. So did Storm and Beast. But I couldn't have him thinking I wanted to be there. And it was too late.
It's only 9 people, but my entire world is right here in this picture. And I have no idea how to save it alone, but you know how to save them.
Whoever you think I am, you got the wrong guy.
You were always the wrong guy. Till you weren't.
Are you ready? Fuck yeah, I'm ready. I'm the Wolverine. Stop it.
What's going on, squad? It's your man Unspoken Reviews back again with another trailer review of Deadpool and Wolverine, our final trailer, or essentially Deadpool 3. Now, guys, I will be honest with you, I almost did not watch this trailer, okay? Now, it's not because I'm not excited for the film, I really am, but that is exactly why I almost didn't watch the trailer. Sometimes when we have final trailers do a good job of hyping us up, but the more and more trailers and TV spots get released, the more and more it spoils the film, because certain cameos, certain characters can get released, certain actions can happen in the film, and it kind of takes away from the excitement. At least that has been what I've experienced throughout the years of watching films. So I almost didn't watch the trailers. I actually haven't watched any of the TV spots in the past few weeks or the past month, because I was just worried that my excitement for the film would drop significantly before the film released. And also, shout out to Marvel. This is something that our studios would do more often. And I'm very glad that Marvel waited a week before the film released to drop the final trailer. This is something studios should do, because you have that last week before the film releases, and you need that just to carry that extra hype. And I'm glad they waited a week before release to do that. Actually wrapping up at the gym, and I was on the treadmill, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get over my fears, watch this final trailer. And you know what, guys? This trailer did not disappoint me. I was worried I was kind of walking into a spoiler fest, but I will say that this trailer did a great job of not just investing me in Deadpool's journey through this, but also through Wolverine's journey in this film. You know, it's more of a serious and somber emotional trailer that is mostly just aimed at Logan and what he's going through in this film. Now, in this film, everybody's trying to tell him that he has a reason for existing. And you know, this is not the Logan that we have come in contact with during the previous X-Men films. This is a very different Logan. He's very much upset and in a depressed state after losing his team of X-Men, and he doesn't want to be a part of anything that Deadpool is recruiting him into. Deadpool realizes that the Time Variance Authority needs his help to save his world, and he enlists the help of Logan in order to do that, because Logan either has experience with the X-Men, or maybe the threat that they're dealing with is something that he has dealt with in the past. Despite this, Logan wants no part of this, and he has made it known in the previous trailers, and he makes it known in this one that he is very much depressed and he feels like a failure and that he failed his people. He even says that Scott begged him to wear this uniform, and so did Storm and Beast. I like that we got those name drops, and he talks about that he didn't want them feeling like he cared too much. And that makes sense, because any type of way we have seen Wolverine, whether or not you're talking about the movies, the TV shows, the comics, the games, the animated shows, Logan has always been this very bitter and angry old man that is pretty much the best at what he does. However, he is just spent centuries in a depressed state where he cannot die. And years and years of being in that place can make you bitter because you watch loved ones dies, you make an amount of enemies, and sometimes watch those enemies die, which sometimes you grow closer to your enemies than your own allies. He's loved and lost, and it's really hit him in a place where in this movie he just doesn't see need to fight anymore. He's not surprised by anything, nor does he want to take part in doing anything to save anybody else. And in this film, everybody is trying to remind him that he is considered and renowned as the X-Men. This is something that I really liked because we all know that Deadpool, Wade Wilson, likes to joke a lot. But in this trailer, he's very serious about how he views Wolverine, how he sees Logan. He says, fuck that. You were the X-Man. You know, he's waited years for this team up so that he can be beside someone that he truly admires and that he respects. And I like that he talks about that. I also like that he says that, you know, the 9 people that he's trying to save are in that picture. And that is his world. He is trying to save the world, yes. But essentially, his world is just the 9 people in that photograph. And I like that that is something that they talk about in this film, that Deadpool lets Logan know, hey, listen, I don't know how to save these people, but they're my world. When we watch superhero films, we often watch the superhero just trying to do the right thing and save the world. But I like that this film is taking Wade, and even though it is kind of selfish the way he says it, it makes sense where he says, these people are all I care about, and I want to save them, and I need your help to do that. And I like that that is something that is hinted at in this film. It shows him much more serious. It shows him much more emotionally hard-hitting. And I'm excited to see this film. I also like that we got a small cameo of X-23 Daphne Keene. She shows up in the film. Now, I do believe this is the same one from the Logan movie. After she lost Logan at the very end of the film, you know, this is the one that, I hope that this is the one that we've last seen, because we can see how her character progressed over the years because she's gotten much older. You know, Wolverine tells her, I'm not that guy, you know, and she always says that you're the worst kind of person until you weren't. And I like that this is probably going to be the shot in the arm that is going to make Logan say, okay, now I'm ready to do this. And this makes me so much more excited for the film. I would say the trailer did a great job of bringing me in, guys. I like I said, I almost didn't watch the trailer, but I am super excited to see these characters get through that. I like when movies can do this, when it can bring those superheroes down to those emotional stakes, okay? And I feel like if any character really does deserve that, even though we have seen it, it is Logan. And this version of Logan is the one that is very interesting because, like I said, when we see Logan, he's been very bitter. And if you guys have ever watched X-Men Evolution, you know there was a part in season 2 where the team lost Professor Xavier. They couldn't find him anywhere because Mystique posed as him and destroyed the X-Mansion. And Wolverine is like, you know, we should do this way. But however, Scott is like, look, we've got to take Mystique's help because she knows where he is. Or, you know, we start to see the X-Men taking the steps to being not only mutant saviors, but also humanity saviors at the same time. And no, Logan wants no part of it. The X-Men go off and do their own thing. They end up stopping the Juggernaut and they end up saving Xavier. But what if that hadn't happened? What if the team had failed to do that and they either were captured or they died? This Logan would have had to deal with the fallout of that situation. And I like that this Logan we're seeing in this film has to deal with the loss of his team, and not only that, how he's going to come back from it and make his life matter in the end. All right, guys, so those were my thoughts on the trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine, the final trailer. If you guys like the video, hit that like. Let me know in comments what was your favorite part of this trailer, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later, guys.